Starting a business is no easy task. Especially if you are not the kid who grew up with a trust fund waiting. One of the major setbacks you face when starting a business in South Africa is lack of funding. Today I want to share a couple ideas and plans that I have used or that I have witnessed other people using to get funding. Hello guys, it's Mark here from Truck Hive. To get more entrepreneurial videos like these on your feed, just click subscribe on this YouTube channel. I made this video to share with you 5 ways you can explore in order to get funding for your transport business. Without wasting any time, let's get to it. Number 1, government funding. Numerous government departments and agencies offer support to start up businesses, ranging from small loans of a few thousand to loans into the millions. Government agencies to approach include National Empowerment Fund, the National Youth Development Agency, Small Enterprise Finance Agency, Small Enterprise Development Agency, Rural and Community Development Fund. There are so many more that I have left behind. You can do more research, list them down and start pitching them with your idea. Number 2, venture capital finance. Venture capital is a form of private equity and a type of financing that investors provide to startup companies and small businesses that are believed to have long-term growth potential. Venture capital generally comes from well-off investors, investment banks, and any other financial institutions. However, it does not always take a monetary form. It can also be provided in the form of technical or managerial expertise. Number 3, business funders and incubators. These businesses are set up to help individuals and companies start and run their businesses. Their services include providing finance as well as support. Some will offer finance options only, such as loans, while others will want a stake in the business or a percentage of the profits, and also have a say in how the business is managed. Number 4. Crowdfunding. This is a method of raising capital through the collective effort of friends, family, customers, and individual investors. This approach taps into the collective efforts of a large pool of individuals, primarily online via social media and crowdfunding platforms, and leverages their networks for greater reach and exposure. To run a successful crowdfunding campaign, you need to capture the attention of a large number of backers and convince them that your project is worthy of their investment. Some of the crowdfunding companies you can look into in South Africa are Uprise Africa, Thunder Fund, Livestock Wealth, Back a Buddy, and Jump Starter. Number 5. Bank funding. Banks collect savings from households and businesses, savers, and use these funds to make loans to those who want to borrow, borrowers. Banks must pay interest on the funds that they collect from savers, which is one of their main funding costs. On the other hand, banks receive interest from loans that they make to borrowers, and this is a large part of their revenue. Here are some of the ways banks lend money to borrowers. Asset finance. Asset finance is the practice of using a company's balance sheet assets, such as investments or inventory, as a security to borrow money or take out a loan against what you already own. It can provide a secure and easy way of getting working capital for your business. Number 2, overdraft. An overdraft occurs when there isn't enough money in an account to cover a transaction or withdrawal, but the bank allows the transaction anyway. Essentially, it's an extension of credit from the financial institution that is granted when an account reaches zero. And lastly, debtors finance. Debtors finance is a way to fund your business by using outstanding invoices to get finance. Instead of waiting for invoices to be paid, a finance provider will give you immediate access to a percentage of the invoice as a line of credit in return for a fee. Number 6. Angel investor. This is an individual who provides capital for a business or businesses startup, usually in exchange for convertible debt or ownership equity. Angel investors usually give support to startups at the initial moments, where risks of the startups failing are relatively high, and when most investors are not prepared to back them. Now that I have shared with you ways to acquire funding to start your transport and logistics business, I think it's important I advise you to do your own research as to which funding type is best for your business. Always aim to minimize risk, and avoid taking too much than you actually need. Thank you for watching. See you on our next video.